Welcome back to the channel, and today we finally have our new official look at the LEGO Ninjago Summer 2025 wave. So let's get right into it. So yeah, we have a total of 11 new sets to look at and to talk about, so let's get right into the first one. So starting off, we have set 71847, which is the Guardian Dragon, which is a actual different sort of set. It's a sub-theme, a new sub-theme called Legends, Ninjago Legends, which will be released alongside the main Dragon Rising theme, so that's really cool. And actually there's a new series as well, which had its trailer released yesterday, which is very cool. It's like a 2D animated style series, and it's definitely aimed towards the older fans instead of the younger fans, of course. And these sets are also designed in mind for display instead of actually using just play. So yeah, very cool indeed. And this is a 14 plus set with 1,650 pieces, which is very cool. And I love how these new box arts have like a illustrated design, which is very, very cool and something we've never seen before. And this dragon in general is very tall. It's a big set with its massive wings, and I love this build in general. The dragon looks very nice. I love it standing up. It's very unique. It's like a humanoid sort of dragon almost of some sort, and then you can get him standing on top of a waterfall sort of like build with the nice display of some trees and like gateway. Very cool indeed. Here's the back of the box sort of look. This is actually the set about the illustrated look. So there's the illustrated look, as you can see. Here's the actual set as shown, like the actual build, and here's some measurements. Here's a close look at the illustration. Very nice indeed. And here's some like photos of it being shown on display, which is really cool. And here is our only minifigure in a set. We get the one minifigure, which is Master Wu. So good to see Master Wu back as a minifigure in a set after so long. And his suit appears to be matching the other ninja suits this summer wave, with a matching shoulder piece and torso and legs. That what appears to be like. Appears to look like the same torso and legs. I might be wrong, but yeah, the shoulder piece is definitely similar. And yes, like good figure actually. I quite like this Master Wu figure, and it will remain exclusive to the set, of course, because it comes in the set. It is the only figure. And here's some more looks. Here's some more looks. Sorry, at the photos of the set. Sorry, I can't speak. Here are some more photos of the set. There we go. That wasn't that hard, was it? But I had to make it complicated. So there's the Guardian Dragon first set here. Does seem quite reasonable for the price, honestly. I don't mind paying that price for it, and it's very cool indeed. I might also look to get that one when it comes out, but not straight away. Maybe wait for it to drop down in price, and then pick up. Here's the other legend set. We have two legend sets this way. We have the Fire Knight Mech set 71846. Also a very nice looking set indeed. We have this is a Kai sort of mech, of course. My two favourite images. Sorry, I keep thinking the Guardian Dragon's a Lloyd set. This is a Kai set. Sorry, the Guardian Dragon's more a Boo set. Kai, very nice here indeed, with an exclusive minifigure coming in the set. Here's the set. Here's the back of the look set, and our back of the box look of the set. And here's some more measurements. I like how this set sort of like stands on top of another display. Each legend set has its own display. This one is what appears to be. This one looks to be standing on top of some sort of like thing, and then there's water below with a fisherman in a boat and some sort of sea creature. And he's sticking his spear into the mouth of the sea creature, so that's really cool. Here's a close look at the illustrated artwork, and then there's some more pictures actually of the actual set in hand. And unlike the Guardian Dragon, you get two figures in the set with a new Kai and just a generic fisherman, which is very, very cool. So there is the Fire Knight Mech. Moving on to the actual Dragon Rising Season 3 sets, we have 9 of these. So starting off, we have a set 71845 Lloyd's Jet Mech. Very, very cool set in my opinion. And as a Lloyd fan, I probably will look to pick this up at some point. Just don't know really when. Never really at release, because they do come expensive and not cheap. So yeah, very nice set actually. I love how this mech can transform into jet, hence the name Jet Mech. So there's a look at the front, there's a look at the back of the box. The jet looks pretty solid actually, and the mech as well looks fine. This kind of reminds me of Sora's transforming the Mech Bike Racer from season 1 of Dragon Rising. and I just noticed this looking at these photos. This set has a side build of a skeleton dragon which Car's riding on, which can combine and attach onto the Thunderfang Dragon of Chaos from the March wave, which is very cool. Love how they're like utilising previous sets and adding onto them with new sets. Really appreciate that design, really cool functionality. Here's a closer look at minifigures. Actually, I'll show you this one. This one might be better for minifigures. You go, here's 5 minifigures that come with the set. We get Lloyd, Zora in the new summer suits, which is very nice. Car, another member of the Forbidden 5, which you haven't seen. Yeah, we haven't got this one yet, so she's new. And then 2 of the new Spectral Draonians, which honestly look way better and cooler in my opinion than the red ones we've got in the January and March waves. Yeah, a decent minifigure selection. My only gripe with this selection of minifigures is that Car only comes in a set and not any other set, so you have to kind of pay this price to get her in the set. Here's the largest set of the wave. We have the Temple Bounty, very cool set as well in my opinion. Another Destiny's Bounty. Didn't seem too long ago actually that we got the first one, I'm pretty sure, or the other one, the previous one at least, from season 1 of Dragon Rising. That was called what? Destiny's Bounty Race Against Time. This one's called the Temple Bounty. This one does look cool. It's like our 16th bounty, but it's cool, and it does look a bit like the movie bounty, which I think is what the set is trying to go for. Slightly not as good. It's probably second after the bounty from the movie. Movie bounty still there, but this one's cool enough, I guess. It's nice with the design, and I appreciate all the design and time it went into the set for it to be like this. It does have some nice high sails though, and actually properly looks like a some sort of pirate ship thing, so that's very cool. And yeah, it's actually quite a nice set actually, I quite like it. And here's the minifigure that comes with the set, which is quite nice. We have 2 exclusives from Zane and Nia. Cole Zart, who isn't as common now because he comes in this set and another set. Hence, I did pay £90 for him though, from the Arc Dragon Focus set, so yeah. And then Wildfire, who is so common now at this point, it's not even funny because Wildfire comes in every single set. They haven't even bothered to give her a new suit. If they had given her a new suit, then I wouldn't have been as annoyed, but the fact that it's stuck with the same suit is a bit annoying and lazy, to be honest. But yeah, very nice set, and yeah, I might pick it up as well because of the minifigures and build in general. Moving on, we have Ronto the Master Dragon. This is a cool set as well. I mean, who else, if you had Eagle, who else would you get alongside Eagle? We have Ronto, she's equally as important as Eagle to the storyline of Ninjago, so that's really cool to see her get her own set after a year apart. Last year we got around Eagle, who I have myself. He's actually quite a good dragon, I quite like him as well. And I'm sure it's going to be good. It does look quite good actually. I quite like the purple design of it and the pink wings as well. And I don't know if that's just me, maybe it might look bigger in person, but Ronto does appear to be smaller than Eagle. Maybe it's just the pictures that make it out like that, but maybe it might not be. But yeah, very nice from what I can see initially, first impressions. Sorry, I'll go back into this picture. Yeah, actually, this picture looks bigger. Okay, maybe this one is a bit bigger than the last one. Here is the minifigures in the closer look. We have a good selection actually with Lloyd and Sora and their new suits alongside Zark and Wildfire, who aren't that special anymore. Zark we just saw in the previous set, Wildfire we just saw in the previous set. Please get a grip, Ninjago designers. Please put figures that actually matter. Say if they put the actual Forbidden 5 figure that only came in one set like Kerr or Rocks, then this set would be much better and that would convince me to buy it, but no. We have the same minifigure over and over again, which is very bad. Sorry for my voice there. Next set we have is set 71844, the Ninja Combat Vehicle. This is a very cool set as well. We have Kai, Frack, Wildfire, again, it's not even funny at this point, Cole, Noct and a Spectral Draonian. 6 minifigures and a nice looking set in my opinion. One that I won't pick up, but it's like another combiner vehicle. It's very cool, but like, it's nothing special. We've gotten this kind of thing before, honestly, so yeah, it's not as special now. A good selection of minifigures though. I do quite like the minifigure selection. We have Kai, Cole in the suits, Wildfire in the same goddamn frickin' suit since last year. I swear she's becoming the new Legacy Kai. She's like the easiest Ninjago minifigure to get to date at this point. Fract, who's very cool to get. Sorry, in my opinion. Especially now becoming a vital part of the ninja teams in Dragon's Rising, because he's the Elemental Master of Quake, and also the first Serpentine Ninja. It's very cool to see him get his own minifigure. I would have actually liked him to get his own, I would have actually liked to see him just with the headpiece, no mask, but mask enough is pretty cool. And yeah, it's cool. And then we have Noct, who isn't the first time we get, new, yeah, we've got him before, and another Spectral Draonian, so yeah. Very cool indeed. And this set separates into 2 bikes and 1 jet, the jet being for Fract, of course, so very cool set indeed. Although the price is quite horrendous for a set, 561 pieces for what I heard it's like $80, $90. That is just horrible. So I just have me questioning what the price will be in the UK when it comes out. No doubt it will be expensive because everything's expensive now in the UK. Here's the next set, Rogue's Mech Dragon Raider. This is a cool set as well. I do think it is a bit overrated. It's just a dragon with a mech. I do like the headpiece for the dragon, but this isn't the best set ever. You get another Forbidden 5 again though, which is cool I guess, who's the last one we need, which is Rox. And you get Evil Aaron, Spectral Draonian and Rogue, who is also becoming increasingly more common as the waves get released one by one each year. But it's still a cool set. I mean, I don't mind it. Dragon's okay, Mech's okay, it just isn't my favourite. Maybe I might change my mind when I see this in person, but yeah, you get a alright minifigure selection. The best one being Rox, of course, because she's exclusive to the set and is again the last Forbidden 5 member we needed after the other 4. Yeah, the set definitely looks alright, but isn't one that I'll get definitely. And I'll probably try and find another way to get Rox without having to buy the set because it's not worth it, honestly. Here's a smaller set, 4+ set here. We have Rogue versus Drex Race Car Duel. Very funny set in my opinion. Nia in her new suit, which is actually a good way to get her. Very cheap set to get her in. Just the only thing is about the shoulder piece, which is fine, I suppose. But you also get Drex and technically exclusive Rogue with the mask piece. Everything else is the same, I'm pretty sure. Drex without his shoulder piece as well, but yeah, I don't really like 4+ sets honestly, but this one seems okay for a 4+ set. It's just, as I said, aimed towards younger audiences. Here's a cool one actually that I might pick up because of the figures. Here is Kai's motorcycle speed race with a Spectral Draonian and Kai in his suit. This is a good way to get Kai and one of the new figures for a set, or new villains. And this is cheap as well. I'm sure this will be a £10 set. Easy to get. Very happy with that actually. Look, good stuff. Get Kai and the Spectral Draonian. Good way to get Kai as well, as I said, and help you complete the ninja suit for a season, or ninja suits for a season. And here's our last proper set of the wave. We have Aaron's Spinjitu Battle Mech. Very happy. This is actually cool. Look, watch this. So it's linked to the January mechs from last year. Love how they're like not throwing that away and keeping that concept of having these different Spinjitu mechs and combining them. I do have Cole and Kai's mechs myself from that wave. Very cool mechs actually. I love that concept of having cheap mechs, at least under £30, giving you good minifigures as well. This Iron one is really cool. I would get this Iron one if I had... honestly, I would get this Iron one, but for me there is no point because I just don't see a need for an Iron mech. But the minifigure selection is cool with Aaron, Evil Aaron with his hairpiece and the Spectral Draonian. But yeah, it's a cool set. I don't mind it actually, it's quite cool, but just one that I just really don't care for and get, or want to get. And the last thing actually we have to talk about is a polybag. We have Aaron versus Draonian battle. This is very cool. A nice polybag. well. I like how you get you Baron again. Only thing about it is a masterpiece, so you just get a 3 piece again. But yeah, it's quite nice. You get also a different Spectral Draonian because he's got a mohawk, which is cool. And you also get a, for the build, for the polyback itself, it's like a well. I've heard this links to season 3 of Dragon's Rising, which I've actually not watched yet. So I've heard it's like a well, which is quite important. They have to like bring medicine for someone. I think it's Raz. From what I've heard, I've not actually properly watched Dragon's Rising season 3 yet, but I will get around to watching it soon eventually. But yeah, this is quite a nice polybag, and yeah, there's not much to say about it, but other than nice. And I'm pretty sure that's all the new sets. Yeah, that's the new sets. So thanks for watching this video, guys. If you enjoyed, please give this video a like, subscribe to further studios want to. Comment down below what you think of the new sets, and if you plan on getting any of them. From what I can see, this is a alright wave with some nice minifigures, honestly. Nice minifigures, alright wave, and horrendous prices for some of these sets. But I do like the legend sets as well. The legend sets are really nice. And I've had to plan to get one of these sets. Can't speak, sorry. It would definitely be the Jet Mech and the Temple Bounty and the Motorcycle Race set. So yeah. But yeah, that is really all I have left to say. I've rambled quite a lot now, so I'm gonna just stop this video, and yeah, thank you for watching again, and until the next video, bye bye.